Hey guys, welcome back. For those that are coming back and for those that are new here, my name is Laura and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Simple Being pocket diapers, and these were sent to me by Simple Being for this review, and I'm super excited to bring this review to you guys because they seem like they are the more popular option when people are looking on Amazon for cloth diapers. So I'm super excited to bring this review to you guys. So let's talk about how these come in a pack. So these diapers come in a pack of 6. I will show you the prints. We have cats here. We have moons and clouds and little animals sleeping there. Llamas, hedgehogs, bunnies, and hippos. And then it also came with a wet bag, as well as 6 of these light gray microfiber inserts, some disposable liners, and that all came in this plastic pouch here. So that is how it came in the pack, and let's get right into the features of these diapers. So as you can see here, we have hip, waist, and leg snaps with the crossover snaps. We have a center guide snap in the middle here. These have a 3x3 rise setting. When we make our way to the inside, we have this tummy panel here. Now this is micro fleece on the outside. The whole diaper is a gray micro fleece. And then on the back here, we have, if you can see, it's shiny. So it's a waterproof lining here compared to the, just the micro fleece of the pocket itself. Doesn't have that shiny backing because obviously this can't be waterproof. So that is that. We have double gussets there, and then a double elastic pocket opening in the back here. Now let's talk about some of the things I love about these diapers. So number one, I really enjoy their prints. I think they are super cute. They have a ton of prints available. So these come in the 6 packs like I got. They also have new 3 packs. So there are a ton of prints that are super cute and I really enjoy them. So that is the first thing. Another thing I love about these diapers is the crossover snaps. You guys know I'm a huge fan because when you go out and about and say you were to get a poopy diaper, you can roll this diaper on up, use the crossover snaps to shut it, and your poopy mess is contained and will stay in your diaper and you just throw it right in the wet bag. Another reason I love these crossover snaps is for those tiny baby days. So it helps get the waist and legs just a bit smaller for those teeny tiny baby days. So that is why I love the crossover snaps. Going on into the inside of this diaper. So I'm normally a fan of tummy panels, and I do like their thought process in this, that the waterproof backing material would keep the diaper safe from wicking. But I'm gonna get a little bit more into this tummy panel a little bit later. But I do love the gray interior here. As you can see, it's super light. You can see the sun coming through. It's super light gray, so you're gonna be able to see the condition of this diaper pretty well. Now it will hide stains a little bit, but I do believe that you will be able to see the condition this diaper is in because it is a super light gray. So I do like that light gray. And as you guys know, I am a huge fan of the double elastic pocket opening in the back. It just gives me that extra peace of mind because poop would have to go through 2 elastics instead of 1 to escape this diaper. And before I forget, hip snaps are usually something I don't love on diapers, but I love the fact that Simple Being sends you a female snap to cover the hip snap for when your baby gets in those bigger kiddo days. And say your baby were to need the last snap, you have no worries about that hip snap digging into baby because they already solved the problem for you by sending you a female snap. So I absolutely love that. That is not something companies usually do. So I love that Simple Being put a lot of thought into that and sent you a female snap to cover that hip snap for when your kiddo gets bigger. So I do love that. So let's go over some of the things that I'm not the biggest fan of these diapers. And the first thing is gonna be right on the outside here. We have a 3x3 rise setting. I just prefer the 3x4 because it gives you more adjustability for those teeny tiny babies as well as the bigger kiddos. It just gives you a longer lasting diaper in my opinion because you can get it so customized to fit baby just because you have that extra setting. So I really do enjoy the 3x4 compared to the 3x3. So another downside that I wanted to mention that I almost forgot, the prints. If you guys notice, they're all upside down on the bum except for two. So there's the llamas, here's the hedgehogs, here's the hippos. So they're all upside down except for these two, which is the bunnies, which is my favorite. So I'm really glad about this one. And the little knight print. So I did want to mention that most of the prints are upside down. So you're not disappointed when you get them if you notice that, because I didn't notice right away at first until I really looked at the diapers and I was like, wow, most of these are upside down. So I wanted to mention that as well. So moving on to the inside, this tummy panel. Now I can see this tummy panel potentially being an issue for some families. And that is because I know I said there's a waterproof lining on the back here. So essentially this waterproof lining is keeping the wetness that might be on this side from getting onto this side. So essentially you're keeping a barrier between the wet diaper and this layer of gray microfleece here. But what happens if your baby is a heavy wetter and a tummy sleeper and the pee manages to get on this gray microfleece here? Then you have this waterproof back here, so it has nowhere to go and the pee is just gonna kind of sit here. So I do see this as a potential problem for some people. So I did want to mention that. Like I've said, we have had no issues with that, but I do see it potentially being a problem for some. So I did want to mention that. Okay, and the next thing I wanted to talk about is something that doesn't bother me, but it might bother some other people. And that is that there are just some loose threads hanging out about in most of these diapers. So you will see that there, and there's like a little bit hanging out over here as well. And then the way the double gussets are sewn together, the edges just kind of hang there. I don't know. I just feel like that might bother some people, just the look of it. Now it functions perfectly, but just the look of it is a little bit messy. So I did want to mention that. Another thing that I want to talk about, I'm going to turn you guys around for now. Okay guys, so what I wanted to show you, I mentioned these double gussets are tight. Now I got another double gusseted pocket from our stash and I was wondering why these double gussets are so tight. But look at this double gusseted pocket compared to the simple being. So I put them both up where the double gusset starts. And this diaper is obviously much longer in the elastics than the simple being, which makes for these leg elastics to just be a lot shorter in general, which is why these are causing us issues. So I was wondering why I wasn't having a good fit around the legs. And it is because the double gusset is not only shorter, but I feel like it's super tight as well. As you can see, this completely. It's not like scrunched up like this gusset in the simple being. So I did want to mention that these double gussets are super tight around Grace's legs. And because the leg elastics are so tight on these diapers, Grace's normally snap down one in the rise. And we tried to unsnap the rise completely and then put it on Grace to see if it made a big difference, just to give her a little more room in the legs. But that didn't make any kind of a difference. Instead, the material just kind of bunched up at the top here because the gussets are so tight. So we don't really get a good fit on this diaper with Grace. In fact, you can see I use the female snaps on the leg snap, because we don't even button these and we still get red marks on Grace. So I did want to mention that that is one of the bigger drawbacks for us because Grace does have those chunky thighs. So I'll show you what I'm talking about and I will show you the fit of these diapers on Grace. All right guys, I wanted to show you the fit of this diaper on Miss Grace on this setting because this is the setting she is normally on with most of her one size diapers. But as you can see, it is tight around the legs. Like there is no more moving this diaper up anymore. It is very tight around the legs. So I just wanted to show you that. As you can see, I have the legs left open here because no matter if we snap them on the last one, she would get very angry red marks. So that is why I leave the snap open, even though it looks like I can snap it. When I do, she gets very angry red marks. So this is what it looks like on this setting. I also want to show you what it looks like on the largest setting, because you'll see that it doesn't give much extra length when you undo these snaps. So I will show you what that looks like as well. Okay, now here's the diaper fully snapped out. If you notice, it still sits around the same place on Grace's belly as if it were snapped down. And that is just because of how tight those gussets are. And I did snap the legs here just to show you I can snap them. But as you can see, the legs don't even make it into the crease where it's supposed to make it up to. It doesn't even make it there, and that's why the legs are so tight, and that's why I leave the leg snaps open for her just to give her more room. And you can see there, it just doesn't even get up to her leg crease where it's supposed to sit. Even if I pull and tug, it just doesn't get there. So again, even if I let out that rise snap, we don't get much more length here just because of how tight those gussets are. So that is something I wanted to show you guys. Now that you've seen what I'm talking about and seen the fit of the diaper on Grace, even though these diapers don't work perfectly for us, if you have a baby with really skinny legs, these diapers would be awesome for you. I know Sarah over at Raising Little Creatures has done reviews on the Simple Being diapers, and she absolutely loves them. So if you don't have thick-thighed babies like Miss Grace, head on over to Raising Little Creatures, where she will talk about how they fit on her children, which is a different experience than we had, again, just because Grace's legs are on the chunky side. So I wanted to mention that. As you guys know, diapers can fit babies very differently. So this is one of those experiences where I'm not such a fan of a diaper, but another person absolutely loved it on her kiddos. So I wanted to mention that. So that is what I think of the diapers. Now, as far as the wet bag, we use this wet bag all the time. It has the one zipper at the top here. It doesn't have an extra pocket down here, but we still use this all the time and we really enjoy it. Now, as far as the microfiber inserts go, as you guys know, I've said in other videos, Grace has a sensitivity to microfiber. And yes, it is not right up against her skin. Even when it is underneath layers, she ends up getting a rash. And I didn't know that this was a common thing, but in some of the groups I'm in, other mamas mentioned this as well. So we don't use the microfiber, but this is what the diapers come with. Again, like many other people, I wish the diapers would come with an option to have a different material for the insert, but this is what these diapers come with in the pack of 6. And then we have the disposable liners here as well. You can see, again, I don't use these, but these are perfect for mamas that want easy poop removal. You can put these in the diaper when baby poops. You just pick this liner right out. I would personally throw it in a diaper pail. I know some people throw it in their toilet, but I would not go that route. You don't know about it possibly clogging your sewer system and whatever else. So I would throw these in something like a pail and then throw them out afterwards. So these are just great for easy poop removal. So that is what was included in the Simple Being pack. Now, if you're looking for a budget-friendly option, these come at a great price for this entire bundle. This bundle of 6 diapers, 6 inserts, a wet bag, disposable liners, you can get for $39.99 on Amazon or on the Simple Being website. So I will leave both of those links down below. I will leave the Amazon website as well as the website for the actual company. And then Simple Being also has new 3-packs available, and the 3-pack will cost you $19.99, and they come with 3 diapers and 3 microfiber inserts. So again, it is a great deal for a budget-friendly option. So that is my thoughts on the Simple Being diapers. If you have tried them out, please leave your thoughts down below. As you guys know, I love hearing your thoughts, and it's super important to get multiple families' opinions. As always, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys soon.